Thanks, and have fun.
Once all the trucks were shunted, James and Richard felt more confident in working with Alfred, finally knowing what all of this was for.
Gentlemen, I'm going to do something a little mischievous.
Wait, what are you planning to do, Alfred?
Why do I feel like someone's watching us right now?
What do you mean? There's no one here.
James?
What in the name of... James? You know this engine?
Thomas, it's not what it looks like.
What are you doing out here so late?
Thomas, just let me explain this situation.
And who's that engine?
Silence. All of you. Richard, get these cars out of here. I'll help you. James, take care of this blue spy while you're at it.
But Alfred, he's my friend.
I'm the boss around here and I give the orders. Do it now!
James? Why does he want you to get rid of me?
James said nothing. Then all of a sudden, as James came closer, Thomas then puffed away.
Sorry, James, but I won't let you hurt me too. James is so fast, but I need to keep going.
Suddenly, Thomas saw Gordon thundering down the same track as him.
Look out!
Oh no!
Right before the two collided, the points were switched, diverting Thomas to the siding, and right towards a building!
James, what is he doing here?
Boss, my buffers.
Thomas, wake up.
What happened? Where am I? And when did it get all sunny all of a sudden?
We rescued you after we heard about your accident. You've been out for quite some time.
Oh, bust my buffers! I need to collect Annie and Clarabelle for my first morning train!
Don't worry. Doug is taking great care of him. And besides, you're gonna have to get inspected to see if you need to go back to the steamworks.
What about the Fat Controller?
I was told by him to help you. He needed to do something important, so we won't see him for a while.
Oh, well, thank you for your help, Oliver.
Happy to be of service. Now I must get back to working on a little western.
All the other engines gazed at poor Thomas as he looked miserable.
This is all because of James. What about James, Gordon?
James chased Thomas last night. I was taking a Midnight Express, and Thomas almost collided with me right before he was switching to a sighting. Shortly after, I saw James right past me on the other line.
All of the other engines were stunned. Their suspicions about James were finally answered. However, there were so many questions that they couldn't answer. Like why James was chasing Thomas.
Oh, I must get going. My morning express must be waiting for me.
Should we talk to Thomas after our jobs?
Yes, Henry. I think a chat concerning what's happened would do all of us some good.
James, over here.
Alright, I'm coming.
So?
What?
Did you take care of Thomas?
Well, all I could say is he's out of the equation.
Good enough.
Wait a second. Where's Richard?
Richard's engine caught a flame, and it's every man for himself. Besides, he can't reveal our plans if he's not alive to do so.
How could you do such a thing?
I'm sorry, James. I had to.
That's it. I'm done.
I wouldn't leave quite yet. There's still one more thing we need to do.
Where am I? Edward? Gordon? Henry? Percy? Anyone? Huh?
Hello, Thomas.
Who are you?
That doesn't matter. I have someone I want you to meet.
Who?
Hello there, Thomas.
James? Is that you?
No, I am not the James you know.
What? What do you mean? What do you want with me?
Doing something I should have done a long time ago.
No!
Care to do the honor?
With pleasure.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
I gotta get out of here, and fast!
Too late now, Thomas. Your time is up.
Thomas! Are you alright?
Yeah, it was just a bad dream.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Alright, but still, do you mind if we talk to you for a minute?
Sure. What about?
About last night. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I was taking a train of coal to the coaling plant. Once it was delivered, I began making my way back to the sheds. But then I ended up running into James. He was with two different engines.
You know what they looked like?
Well, I know one of them was class 40, but the other one was a blue steam engine.
Can you be a little more specific about this engine?
Both Edward and Henry started to worry about who this blue engine might be, who they thought it was.
Well, the engine had a tender. It looked like an engine I'd never seen before, possibly a B-12.
Edward started to feel more nervous than ever. Then he popped the question.
Did you ever see what number he had?
Well, I couldn't catch what the numbers were, but he had 5 on his tender.
Edward and Henry's boilers felt like they might freeze over.
Alfred? I can't believe it. He's returned.
I knew it was him! We need to tell Gordon! Now!
Right then. Come on.
I don't mean to interrupt you guys, but who's Alfred?
The two engines gazed at Thomas. They knew he was going to ask who Alfred was, but at the same time, they didn't know if they should tell him about the truth. Eventually, Edward finally spoke and told Thomas all about Alfred, and what had transpired on that fateful day in 1942.
He really does sound like a bad engine.
He is. And one of the worst engines to be a part of Sodor's history.
Hopefully I don't run into him again.
You shouldn't worry about that now. You just get some rest and wait for your repairs to be finished.
He's pretty roughed up, but nothing impossible to fix.
It's just his front buffers and a small crack in his boiler that need to be patched up. We'll need to take you to the steamworks for now.
How long do you think it'll be until I can return to doing my work again?
I wouldn't say that long, maybe a few days to a week.
Then Thomas realized something.
Wait! Percy's at the steamworks too! I might be able to see him! Goodbye, Henry! Goodbye, Edward!
Take care, Thomas, and we'll see you when you're back.
Good luck, Thomas.
We need to tell Gordon about this. I can't believe I was right.
Agreed. Let's go.
You smell smoke, Henry.
Smoke? What happened here?
There's been a severe accident on this line. A diesel caught fire further down the line. He was sadly found dead.
What did he look like?
It was almost burnt to the ground, but we could make out that it was a Class 40. We got its builder plate too. It read D261.
I see. Is there another route we can take to Natford?
Take the left track from here. It leads onto the branch line. But go slowly until you return to the main line.
Will do. Thank you.
We have some horrible news, Gordon.
Tell me we'll make it quick.
Another diesel has been in a horrible accident and was found dead on the main line.
What?
Yes, but...
Suddenly, Henry had a revelation.
Wait a second. Edward, didn't Thomas say that one of the engines he saw last night was a Class 40?
You're right, Henry. Before Thomas left for the steamworks, he said James chased him after he saw him with two different engines. One of them being that diesel, and the other engine being a blue B12 with 5 numbers on its side.
Gordon gasped. He was surprised. He knew who that blue engine was.
What? That's impossible. I thought he was scrapped. Why didn't he just die like he was supposed to?
That's what we were trying to figure out. What if Edward was right about the night before? What if he's still out there and James is with him?
No. This can't be.
I saw him the other night before trying to deal with the train, and that was before Thomas ever saw him.
You know what? That's it. We have to put a stop to this.
Yeah! But how?
I have an idea. Meet me at Natford, 11 p.m. Sharp.
Edward had to pass through the docks to make his way towards Natford. Unfortunately, Alfred and James were there too.
Alright, this is the last time I help you, and that's final.
I know, but you better do it right. I'll be back. I must grab some more trunks.
I must not be late. I promised Gordon I'd be there.
Edward then passed the trucks, startled by a sudden ticking noise.
What's that sound? Is that a bomb? Not this time, Alfred!
Edward, no! Edward, what are you doing? That's a train of bombs!
I know, James, but I have to do this!
It was all over in an instant. With the points switched, Edward hurled towards the tracks towards the city.
Shit!
where's Edward? He's never late.
I'm a little worried. Gordon, I think we should look for his...
Dear God.
Come on, Gordon. I think that came from down the line, towards the docks.
Edward! No!
Edward!
It wasn't my fault.
What in the bloody hell have you done?
Hey everyone, this is Fruit Punch Man 15.
I'm Vicarstown Productions.
And I'm TDT Zombie 2007.
We want to thank you for watching the 4th episode in our story.
Now, we would like to announce that the series will be going on a 4-week hiatus. Now, the reasons are because, 1, it is for personal reasons, yes. And 2, since we worked so hard on this series for a while, I think it's best for it to go on a hiatus for a while.
As of this episode's premiere, we are halfway through the series and would like to take a good long rest, as we are very tired and stressed.
So yes, as stated, all 3 of us directors, including our voice actors, will be on hiatus for some time since the series has taken up some time. And we feel that everyone who is working on this series should deserve some time to relax and rest.
Now, to those who are wondering when episode 5 is coming out, please note that the series will be on hiatus for a while, or when the series hiatus is over. We're just taking our time writing / making episode 5 when that time comes.
Also, before the end of this video, I just wanted to answer some questions I've heard over the past couple of episodes. 1. we will not be taking any requests for the episodes. 2, we really don't do any release dates until we either complete the episode or it is finalized. It stresses us out when we do it during the production, because it doesn't really feel okay. And 3, there will only be one season of Alfred's Revenge, and that's it. So please, no begging for season 2, and that's it. Now to you, Fruit Punch.
I would like to say one last thing before I leave this video. There is a most likely chance that episode 1 will be remastered since we feel that some things should be improved from editing, writing, and etc. That's all we have from this little announcement. This is Fruit Punch Man 15, signing off.
This is Vicarstown Productions. Thank you all for supporting this series, and we hope y'all stay tuned for the next episode.
Thanks y'all for sticking with us during this entire ride, and thank you for watching and have an awesome day. Also, don't do drugs.